Hi, everyone. Dorothea Hendricks here, your communication coach in presentation skills and the art of speaking. Today, insights from A.J. Jacobs, an editor for our Esquire, and A.J. Jacobs in his book, The Puzzlers, One Man's Quest to Solve the Most Baffling Puzzles, from Crosswords to Jigsaws to the Meaning of Life. A.J. Jacobs has many insights in his book, but I've chosen three. Number one, don't get furious, get curious. Insight number one. When we get curious, we're looking at a problem. Number one, a problem often makes us feel afraid. And so what happens is we get ensconced, we're afraid, we get set in our ways, creativity sometimes stop, the creative juices just dry up, and we become in my way or the highway type of thinking. However, if we look at something as a puzzle, something to be solved, because inherent in the whole idea of a puzzle is that it is solvable, is our creative wheels get going, the juices get flowing, we become more flexible, and we look at it in a completely different way, more open and receptive, and we see an opportunity. Number two, be flexible. So I've already talked a little bit about flexibility in point number one, but being flexible really means as much as you can, don't look at something from a problem point of view, but look at it from a puzzle point of view. I love his line when he says, people who solve problems, they embrace the eraser, they embrace the delete key because they're open to new ways of doing things. They're not set in this is my way or the highway, and there's no other way of dealing with it. When we look at a puzzle, because we know it's solvable, we look, oh, how can I work on the edge? Are there certain colors? And we begin piecing it together, which brings up insight number three, break the big thing into tiny parts, break the problem into little tiny pieces, little tiny bits. We've heard the saying, many of us have heard the saying, you eat an elephant one piece at a time, one bite at a time. I don't know who'd want to eat an elephant, but nevertheless, if you did, it would be one bite at a time because it's so big. So now if you've got a problem, something that seems so insurmountable, break it up into little tiny pieces and deal with it one step at a time, just the way you do with a puzzle. Love the insights. Very valuable. Number one, don't get furious, get curious. Number two, be flexible. Number three, break the big thing into tiny bites. And that's all from A.J. Jacobs and his insights from the book, The Puzzlers, One Man's Quest to Solve the Most Baffling Puzzles Ever, from Crosswords to Jigsaws to the Meaning of Life. Until next time, this is Dorothea Hendricks wishing you mountains of success.